Smokers, and welcome to Borderlands 3 100% mission playthrough. Now, I know, you guys are going to think, why is he posting Borderlands 3 100% mission playthrough when he hasn't even completed the Borderlands 2 100% mission playthrough? Well, that's because of a few reasons. The main one that we're going to talk about is kind of combining all of them together and just the future. That's what it's about. Because both series, more so, this series, of course, than the Borderlands 2 one, it's going to take a long time. And with the way I post one video a day, it's going to be like months for this game to come out. So, I thought I should start on this one and jump back and forth between both Borderlands 2 100% and Borderlands 3 100% so that I get a whole bunch of Borderlands content out before Borderlands 4 comes out. See if I can get both of these done before that. Because, I mean, that's just going to be so great. Not to mention for my theory on it is everybody's going to be like, oh, Borderlands 4 is coming out. Let me look at Borderlands 3 or Borderlands content in general, and then all my stuff pops up. Hopefully. That's what we're hoping for. So as you can see, I've gotten rid of everybody, so you do not see what I have done, but what I've done is everybody. I've played as everybody. I even got to, I don't think it was max because I think they raised it at some point, but I did actually get pretty high with Zane. Zane was my highest. And of course all these DLCs we could start at level 13, but that is a no-no for us. And I don't know why. We're definitely playing normal. And then this one, I think just, yeah, that just goes with co-op. Yeah, it's just a group mode, so we'll just do the classic Borderlands
rules. You want
rules.
to hear a story, huh? A tale of adventure across the stars. Come, listen to old Marcus. Have I got a story for you? My tale begins here, on this backwater planet called Pandora. Some say it is a wasteland of greed and violence, and it is. But if you've got skills to pay the bills, Pandora is full of opportunity. Vault hunters. They brave the merciless Borderlands in search of secret alien treasure. My father told me tales of vault hunting when I was but a little Marcus boy. And now, I tell you. So, you ask, what treasures do the vaults hide? Fame? Wealth? Power? Or maybe nonsense like charity or family. I don't know. Use your imagination. Whatever the prize, a Vault Hunter must have the determination to seize victory from the jealous hands of fate. Now, my story is about a very special band of Vault Hunters who have only just started their journey. They are bold and hungry. Maybe old Marcus tells you this story because they remind me of you. Just a little, don't let it go to your head. These new Vault Hunters are answering a siren's call. Her name is Lilith, and she is a hero, savior of Pandora a dozen times over. Lilith is recruiting a team to hunt for a map. A map that leads to vaults all over the galaxy. But she is not the only one. Dark forces have gripped the Borderlands. A new threat, unlike anything the galaxy has seen before. My story begins right here on Pandora, with our new Vault Hunters, their siren leader, and, most importantly, me.
need to see this part? I don't think we do. That's just where they come in and start
from Partali.
busting shit up.
Powerful. Could come in handy.
So, as I've said before, and I'm not going to move through these people as I talk about them, because every time I move, Marcus is going to want to talk about who I swap to. So, Amara is the Siren, of course. She has a few different... and the thing about this game is, since there's only 4 Vault Hunters, instead of adding, like, 2 more, like they did in Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2, Jesus. They gave everybody a 4th skill tree. And I can't remember what Amara's is, but Zane, I think, gets like a shoulder-mounted cannon, while he can also have... He's the only one that has 2 action skills, technically, because he can override one of his... Well, technically, he doesn't get grenades to throw, unless he picks the drone, which drops grenades, I believe. Then, of course, there's Mose, where she has a giant mech. But her 4th tree is pretty cool, because it makes it so that instead of Iron Bear mech that she gets into, it's an Iron Cub mech, where it basically turns into a little minion that runs around. So the secondary weapon that you would normally have, because you can normally choose what's your left and your right, whether it's grenade launcher, railgun, or minigun. I think those are the 3 that you normally start out with. Instead of having that, it's whatever weapon you choose, it's doubled on the little cub. And then Flak gets access to a whole bunch of different creatures to follow him. I mean, honestly, all of them would be really cool to play, but I would want to have like a unique experience, not just for the playthrough, but also for myself. Because I know Zane's first tree, or one of Zane's trees, is he gets a decoy, and he can like swap in between it, which is pretty cool, because sometimes they'll like target the decoy, and I think you get more damage when they're targeting the decoy or something. But basically, at the end of that tree, your decoy gets a copy of whatever gun you have when you clone it. So having a decoy with what is basically auto aim and just absolutely firing with another legendary gun that you could get, it's just so OP. And then Mose, experimenting with that Iron Cub could be pretty cool to see how like I could like... It's basically like Death Trap 2.0. So it would basically be like I'm continuing like my summonable action skill of having Death Trap, but it's the little Iron Cub. Flak is kind of sort of the same thing, but if I did Flak, because I remember him more clearly because he was the last one that I played. Flak, I would definitely use the rack skill where you just throw out fire racks and they bounce around through people. But Amara is the one that's like, she's got different powers and a lot of them are elemental. And I don't normally play her, so I think I am going to go Amara. Can barely hear him.
Good to see someone survived the attack. I'm Lilith, commander of the Crimson Raiders.
I never
the
understood
bandits you fought
this.
are part of a cult hunting for the vault map, but you and I are going to find it first. For now, my scout is waiting for you up ahead. Good luck.
That voice, was that another siren?
This is your stop, Vault Hunter.
Finally,
Amara-
I'm itching for a fight.
Yeah, I was going to say, Amara is like a kick-ass woman.
I'd hate to lose a new customer.
Yeah, Amara's a kick-ass woman, quite literally. As in, she likes to kick ass.
And welcome to Pandora!
Hey, you must be the new recruit. I am a CL4PTP steward bot, but you can just call me General Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders! What's your name?
Surely you know who I am. The Tiger of Partali? Crime fighter? Warrior for peace? Ugh, it's Amara.
Thanks. I'll pre-order your tombstone just in case. Now, those jerks who tried to murder you are the Children of the Vault, a bandit cult who follow their creepy leaders with blind devotion. Which reminds me, if you're going to obey my every beck and call, you'll need an echo device. The Echo 3. Slightly more powerful than the Echo 2 and twice as expensive. Besides, the Echo 2 had a tiny issue with spontaneous combustion, so they rebranded those as grenades. Now listen up, recruit. Lilith ordered us to take over a Children of the Vault propaganda center. Time to show those culty weirdos that no one messes with the Crimson Raiders. Follow me, recruit, to glory!
Yeah, so a lot of things changed in this game. Yeah, there's sliding, there's mantling.
You'll need to register your echo in this quick change.
And then the stuff auto flies to you, so I can just...
I need you looking sharp while defending me from my legions of fans/stalkers.
Yeah. Alright, so we have a few different things. So the body changes, so I can be like fully, like monked out, kind of, sorta. Or I can have this on. I mean, I'm kind of digging the normal uniform. So I have 34 heads for Amara. Let's see. Okay, no. Nope. No. That's kind of a cool callback to Captain Scarlet, but no. I think that's the one I was rocking for the longest time because it looked cool with the skin I was rocking. No, no, maybe, no, no. That's, oh, Grandma. Kind of looks like Mr. Torg's grandma. This one just kind of reminds me of the main villain from Far Cry New Dawn. That's pretty cool. Oh, a smaller hat. I rocked that hair for a little bit, I know that. Starry-eyed. It's kind of cool. Tough scruff. Alright, let's go up to... I mean, that looked pretty cool. But do I want to, like, show my face with something, kinda, sorta? Because I kinda like the way this one looks. Oh, no, not that one. This one. Skin. I got this one. That one. I think I got a few others that are pretty cool. Yeah, that's kind of the one that I would rock from time to time.
You look awfully attractive! Take it.
Oh yeah, if I do something like this, I could make it so that I'm all gold. Golden playthrough. Even my face is golden. Nah, I can't do that. I'll walk around like a lumberjack. Yeah, that's alright. I think we'll just go with this for now. Yeah, there's no need to look at my emotes of... Yeah. Sure, we'll put on the Renaissance dance. In case I want to... Alright, hang on. Let's put on ones in case I want to make any jokes. Rage. My Echo theme. I think I normally do one that's like snow, and it looks like snow is like infinitely falling. Oh my goodness. I think we might just do that one. Lava lamp. That's the one I would normally do. Okay, enough flexing of what I got. We'll just stick with this for now. And we'll call her what I call you guys, milkers.
The user agreed. The propaganda center is this way. Unlocked gates? No! This can't be happening! The entire mission is ruined! Think, Claptrap, think! You're brave and powerful, and people always do what you tell them to! That's it! Recruit, get that gate open! That's an order from your superior officer! You did it! Best recruit ever! Don't get caught. The propaganda center is up ahead. Those cultists have been killing Crimson Raiders left and right. They totally suck skag balls. But I've got a foolproof plan to kick their culty ass. I hit a weapons cache nearby. Stay quiet and follow my every move. It's stealth time.
Unfortunately, there's no way to speed this up, I guess.
Perfect! Once we complete our mission, Lilith has to promote me to Super General. Stand back!
So we're throwing stealth out the window?
Relax! On Pandora, it's actually super weird if something's not exploding. Now take your gun, recruit. You're gonna need it.
So our first gun of the playthrough has zip rockets and
These
Maloko.
guns, like myself, aren't beholden to their primary function. I can dance and sing! And some guns now include an alternate shooting mode. Try it out. Follow me, recruit.
So you can slowly see the thing come back when it's
Wait here.
reloading.
I'll talk my way in, become their king, and then you'll surprise slaughter them in cold
That's pretty
blood. Watch and learn, recruit. Hello? Anyone there?
This is Shiv, holy influencer of the children of the vault. What do you want, Crabot?
Hello, bloodthirsty maniac. It is I, Claptrap, Slayer of the Destroyer, and Super General of the Crimson Raiders. We have you completely surrounded. Open the gates now, and perhaps I will be merciful.
Yeah. Let me think about that.
They might call themselves Children of the Vault, but they're still bandits, and bandits are incredibly stupid.
Okay, we're going to surrender. Please don't kill us, Crabot.
That's what I thought. Open the doors immediately for your new king.
Easy. I'm coming out. Just wait right there.
We did it! I did it! Another victory for the Crimson Raiders! Hey, I feel funny. What's happening to me? Ah! Ah! Ow! My exhaust cord!
Alright, and here we go.
This is so goddamn sublime.
Siren, protect me!
Not today.
Taking down puppies! Hell yeah!
But you're gonna be my new chamber bot! I'm gonna boom in your head!
No! Recruit!
Time to check out our Slay of the Day! I know Claptrap can be a little claptrap, but he's still one of us. We're gonna have to save him. I'll be there soon.
We got the Ricochet one, though, from Jacobs. Can't go wrong with this one. Oh.
Heal your wounds, recruit!
Here comes!
Yeah, but see that? That makes up for everything.
Try again!
Accuracy's a little low, but that's okay. Oh, dear.
Recruit, there's no way your supple and delicate body can survive a showdown with Shiv unprotected! Look around for a shield! You got a shield! Now you're invincible! Not really, but it just might keep Shiv from killing you in one hit! Now let's get you in there, recruit! Hey, Shiv! All your dumb friends are dead! I challenge you to
That's
a trial
new,
by combat! But because I'm stuck to this magnet, my loyal champion shall vanquish you in my stead!
Come on in, heretic! I haven't met my sacrifice quota for the day!
I'm gonna sharpen my blade on your spine!
Oh, dear. Maybe I should have the other pistol? You know, just for the hell of it.
I want that scalp, heretic!
Bam! 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 Bam!
There's the payoff.
There it is. Action
Knocked out
skill
in the first
unlocked,
round.
and
I thought
also
Pandora was going to give me a challenge.
Hyperion
Score
shotgun.
one for the Crimson Raiders. You and Claptrap secure the area. I'm on my way.
Alright, let's see. So before I look down whatever path to go, which might take a second, phase cast, which is send it astral projection forward, phase grasp. Some enemies are immune and take instant damage. Only 16-second cooldown. 35-second cooldown to jump up and slam down, and it knocks them up. Or it summons an orb of elemental energy that deals constant elemental damage to nearby. Press RB to send it forward. Or R right stick. I was gonna say RS for a second. Ooh, but that cooldown. I suppose I can actually. It gains increased damage based on my punch to it. Killing an enemy with melee damage has a chance to reset her skill. Increases melee damage. So this is all about, like, just punching. Straight punching. And what's the bottom? Kill skill. After killing an enemy, Amara ignores enemies' elemental damage resistance for a short time. This does not affect elemental immunity. If it did affect the elemental immunity, that would be cool. But the elemental damage resistance, I don't know how I feel about that. She gains increased threat, drawing all the enemies. Well, yeah, it's going to be happening a lot. When she kills an enemy with a melee, gains a portion of the damage back as health. When she freezes an enemy, splash damage, heal. Shooting star. So what else do we have? What else do we have? Max health. Bonus damage the closer she is. Constantly regens health. After using an action skill, it's doubled. Okay. Amara's arms remain active and grant her damage reduction. Oh, wait. Oh, for a second I thought the arms that are showing was what it was. But okay. Deals damage, action skill, Samsara for every stack. Yeah, it's pretty good. Splash damage, yeah. She gains a stack of mindfulness every time she takes damage, which is shield regeneration, delay, and movement speed. Jesus, max 25, wow. And I can only imagine it goes up if I put more into it, because it's 3. Vigor. The team's movement speed increases. So I assume it goes up to maybe 10%. Gains melee damage. It increases the range. Elemental damage resistance. Max health. Gun damage and action skill whenever she does melee damage to an enemy. So all I gotta do is just punch, and then not only does my skill do more, but more gun damage. Okay. Whenever an enemy damages, she automatically throws an energy orb back at them. This skill is a short cooldown. Damn, that's not half bad. Guardian Angel, when you enter that... Oh, okay, okay. Damn, it's actually seeming like this one's pretty good. It'll dash a short distance and deal a special melee strike. And what exactly are the upgrades here? So I can either... So normally it's going to be the slam. or it's going to be the line of fist, or it's going to be jump up in the air, elemental beam, and then slam. So that's probably going to be what we go for, of course. But when I go down this, I can do corrosive damage. And now it'll do a Nova, especially with the splash damage. Okay, so Brawl is definitely up there. That one is like, eh. Killing an enemy gives her rush. Activating it consumes all of it. It'll increase the damage. Weapon reload, weapon swap, mode swap are increased. Applying a status effect grants her rush. Gains increased reload for every stack of rush. Yeah, so that all builds off the first thing. Action skill cooldowns, not FPen. All action skill augments get an increase, which is like these things. So stillness of mind, which would be enemies damaged by it become phase locked. However, the cooldown is increased. Wait. Yeah, so that's like more than one. Breaks 0.7 seconds after being damaged. So I guess it'll keep them in it longer. Very weird tree. Enemies take increased damage from all sources for a few seconds after being damaged by the action skill. Gains increased gun damage. The effect increases after... Oh, wow. Increased fire rate and charge speed. When she kills an enemy with her gun or action skill, creates a homing projectile. Any overkill damage is added to the projectile's damage. It can be activated while it's on cooldown. This may be used once per completed cooldown. Oh, man. So that's something that we could invest in, too. Because I do like the phase cast. Oh, and I skipped over this one, didn't I? Yeah. Phase grasp, which is handling accuracy. Status effect damage and duration with the action skill. Converts a portion of damage dealt by Amara's weapon into her action skill element. Yeah, I did actually play with that for a little bit because that's basically like this. If you were to come down this tree, you get incendiary, corrosive, cryo. On this one, I guess you don't get one? I guess you don't. Interesting. So that's something that I would have to factor in. I don't get an action skill element for my phase cast, not unless I were to come down this one a bit and get corrosive. Okay. Melee damage, elemental and shock. Status effect has a chance to spread. Gun damage increase after enemy is grasped. Killing it reloads. Mag size. Catharsis, right? Yeah. Indiscriminate. Oh, another ricochet skill. Just like with Gauge. Whenever she deals elemental damage with her weapon, she gains lifesteal. That's insane. It deals bonus 18 damage. I do not know. I do not know which one I want to do. This one is getting like up close and personal with the melee and also like splash, movement speed. What do I decide to do? I think I'm leaning more toward, because since I did this one already, I guess I'll kind of like stay away from that one, just kind of like get a different experience. So I think I'll do either Brawl or the Mythical Assault. I'm leaning more towards Mythical Assault because the rush stack is going to be something I'm going to have to get used to. It's just killing an enemy and then activating it, okay? And then applying a status effect also gains it. And then activating it consumes it. So basically I gain rush and then I have to acquire like a few different skills. And then whenever I activate it, I get all these bonuses. And then, of course, at the end, not only do I get bonus stacks, but I can also activate my thing again. Like, that's crazy. So, yeah, we'll start off with the astral projection.
Wow! I did it! I single-handedly took on the COV and sent them packing. Now all that's left is to signal Lilith that the mission is complete.
What the hell is the cooldown? It says 28 seconds. Yeah, my Guardian rank, because I also have stuff from when I originally played on here. Recover from fight for your life with full health and shields. Remove the aim down sight penalty, and allows me to aim down when I'm down. Killing an enemy triggers shield regeneration. Action skill cooldown rate is increased at full shield. Oh, that's what happened. Because there's also better stuff to get. I just need more. Regenerate a grenade every 10 kills. That's pretty cool too. We're not doing any events just so they don't get in the way of a traditional playthrough. And then if we can, every now and again, I would like to do some of these. They're just challenges to get special stuff. Is there a good Amara head in any of these? Bullet Witch? Nah. Oh, that looks like the girl from Tales of the Borderlands. Kill enemies with Atlas weapons, Hags, Goliaths, Overspheres, Cistern of Slaughter, Trial of Discipline, Jabbers, Cryo Element, Skags. Yeah. I don't have any keys, right? Nope. Alright, now we can continue. Hooray.